Okay, tell me a little. It's a big covet to have Rabbi with us there tonight. It's going to be a tremendous Kiddush Hashem, and we should all, the Bnei Hashem should listen to Tefillas tonight and bring the Geula as quickly as possible.
B'ez Hashem, I am heartily, really grateful for the honor, for the schus. It's a real privilege to be among thousands of thousands. Rivervoice Amcho Beis Yisrael, this Asef Rosh Hayom. Thanks to Shlomo Verdiger for the whole operation, for the kind invitation.
I thought you were Yossi Kleimnan, and you've been giving a daf at Rabbi Sher's school for how many years?
About 13 years, kind of.
And tell me the thrill.
I've been learning daf for over 20 years, and the thrill to give it so that I can know it, let alone the people that are participating and attending. It's unbelievable.
Now take me back to 21 years, is that?
I started learning daf in 1988, but I actually attended my first Siyum when I was 15 or 16 years old in the Felt Forum, and had a tremendous spark, I guess, a tremendous spark, and Baruch Hashem, I've been through the cycle now on my full time, and hope to keep on going many, many times. Daf is something that unites all of Klal Yisrael. We have so many differences, but wherever I go, whether I travel, and I've been to some interesting places, every Jew, Hasidish, Litvish, and anything in between to the right or the left, we're all on the same page, to borrow a phrase. It's unbelievable the achdus that it creates.
Welcome to the national celebration of the 12th Siyum HaShas of the Daf Yomi at MetLife Stadium. The stadium gates will open at 4:30 p.m. and ensure the highest level of safety and security. All guests will be subject to a courteous security screening.
What's your name?
Yonah Shmueli.
And where are you from?
Deal, New Jersey.
And you were just telling me you finished the daf?
I finished the daf.
First time?
Yeah, gonna finish tonight, Bezat Hashem.
Now, what inspired you to do it the first time?
The rabbi went to Israel last cycle, and he told me, if you finish in that cycle, I'll take you with me to Israel. That made me do it. And he did not take me, no.
But he will.
Bezat Hashem.
What's your name?
Salvador Litbach.
And where are you from?
Los Angeles.
And tell me how you got here.
I got here through a miracle. 7 years ago, I was in the Mitzvah store, 613 on Pico in LA. And I didn't grow up religious. I became a little more as I got older, and I was there getting a gift, and I saw the volumes of Talmud, and I was totally intimidated, like I was every time I looked at them. But I was curious, and I thought, you know, there must be a book one. So I looked around, I found a book one, I took it to the counter. The kid says, you're doing Daf Yomi. I said, what's Daf Yomi? Well, it's a worldwide program where everybody reads the Talmud. They're all reading the same page, one page a day for 7 years, and today is day one. I said, okay, God, I get it.
Now, did he trick you and say, it's just like...
No, it was day one. That was March 2nd, 2005.
But did he tell you it's 2,711?
He told me it was 7 years.
Sorry, he did tell you. So he scared you from the get-go.
Yeah, no, I said 1 in 2,711. That's from God. That's not chance.
So how does it feel now, 2,711 days later?
Incredible, incredible. I doubted many times that I would make it, but you know, I figured God started me on this road. He would give me the strength to finish it, and I've learned so much. And
so what message would you like to tell the viewers that have never done it, but they're thinking of doing it, they would like to do it, but they're scared? What would you like to tell them?
You can do it. You can do it. And you can talk to me about it. I'm blogging as Accidental Talmudist, and I've got a community of people, and you know, because I've been telling my story, at this point I know of 9 different people who are starting the daf this time because they heard my story and they're doing it.
So that's amazing. So it's a kid at a register who got you involved, and you got already 9.
Yes.
So that kid is responsible now for 10 people already doing the daf.
That's right.
Incredible.
My name's Dave Litbach, and I'm here supporting my brother who completed the daf. I'm proud of him, and maybe I'll do it someday.
What's your name?
Yeshua Kron.
Yeshua Kron. Is this the first time you're coming to Siyum HaShas? How old are you?
10.
Wow. What do you think of davening soon with 90,000 people? Incredible?
I think it's good to be with everyone in America.
Ready to go?
Yes.
What's your name?
Milton Pfeiffer.
Where are you from?
Staten Island, New York.
Yeah, what brought you here today?
Oh, the wonderful occasion of 2,711 days of learning Torah.
Why, are you part of that? Are you being Messiah?
I dropped out in the halfway mark. I did it halfway, but my 2 children did it the entire way.
How does that make you feel to be here today?
Oh, it's exciting. I came at 4:30. I wanted to be one of the first 1,000 here to see what's happening here in this momentous occasion.
What does it mean to learn the Daf? Why is the Daf such an important thing?
It's the soul of the Jewish person. The soul of the Jewish person. It's wonderful how the number of people learning the Daf has gone up from 10,000 to 20,000 to 30,000 to 50,000, now to 90,000 people that are here to celebrate. I would guess that about 70–80% of the people have learned the Daf that are here. And it's some remarkable accomplishment.
Tell me, what's your name?
I'm Naftali Rubin from Los Angeles, California. I'm here with a few of my friends, at 90,000 to be exact, to enjoy the event, to enjoy the Siyum HaShas, and to hopefully to begin Shas as well. And I brought a few of my less affiliated friends from Los Angeles who somehow are also taking on the challenge of starting the Daf, and one who's completed it and firsthand has related and keeps on relating how it's affected his life and his family and all those around him.
Now, what inspired you to get other people involved?
Well, my brother-in-law gives a successful shiur in Los Angeles. Many people in Los Angeles are unaffiliated Jews who I believe once they open up their minds, and now more than ever are able to appreciate Gemara, which is, any Torah Shabbat Peh, will eventually, grab and get close to the Yiddishkeit, which is obviously the ultimate goal.
My name is Leo Brandstetter.
And where are you from?
I'm from Fair Lawn, New Jersey.
And have you completed the Daf?
I have completed the Daf several times, but not this last time. What inspired me the first time? I was going into the city on a bus, and rather than waste the time, it was an opportunity to listen to tapes. And that was the first time around. The second time around, it was with a Maggid Shir who was live and could answer questions.
It's just a huge achievement, and all those learning Daf Yomi, and those who will Mirza Hashem be learning Daf Yomi, including me, which I will Mirza Hashem learn Daf Yomi after this Siyum HaShas.
So what's your name?
My name? Dara Abai, Los Angeles.
And what's your name?
Ben Isaacs. From LA as well.
And what inspired you to come
because there are 90,000 people, no fundraising, no agenda, Sephardi, Ashkenazi, Hasidim, everybody together, only for Torah, and end of it, nobody thinking about it. Besides the Siyum is a praying, 90,000 people together, we're going to pray today. That's very inspiring.
Stephen Weiss.
And where are you from?
Kew Gardens Hills, Queens.
And what inspired you?
The regularity of it. The idea that every day there's a motivator to learn, to keep up.
And how many cycles have you finished?
I'm in my third.
Your third. Now, what inspired you originally to start?
Originally, I would go to shul in the morning at 6:30 minyan, and I would get there on the Daf Yomi. He was finishing up for the Daf. My other learning wasn't going all that well, and I said, maybe I should start. And the next morning, they have a Messiah and Messiah Sota. So that's a perfect opportunity. I thought about starting, and now we're starting a new Messiah. So that's where I started. I started with Git. I do this year on my shul Monday morning.
Okay, and how many Monday morning?
Monday morning.
Wow. So how does that make you feel, giving over, not just learning it in a group, but giving it over?
It's humbling. I have to get up and face the other guys and know what I'm saying.
Stroll Florence.
And where are you from?
Lakewood, New Jersey.
And what inspired you?
The Lyceum.
Now that we're 2 hours away from the Siyum HaShas, I'm going to do what I do every 7.5 years. I'm going to commit to doing Daf Yomi, and about 3 days from now, it'll all be over.
Now, I remember 2 months ago, you were interviewing someone from Dagod. I don't remember who was it, Rabbi Gershwin?
Yeah.
Okay, and you asked like, what happens if it's going to rain?
Right.
And what
I don't know if it was him, but somebody's answer was it will not rain. That was their answer. So we have till 7 o'clock to prove them right.
My name is Shmuel.
And where are you from?
I'm from Manhattan.
And what inspired you to come today?
My great uncle, no, Pincus, is my great uncle? Something like that? My great uncle just finished studying the Talmud for the 7 years, so he invited me to come with him. And I'm new to learning, and I'm actually making my own documentary film on Kabbalah. So I'm here to see the difference between Talmud study and Kabbalah study. But I am pretty excited about this, and that everyone's coming together for that one specific purpose. It's really pretty powerful.
And what's your goal when you walk out of here in a couple hours?
Just to be inspired, to be motivated to learn more, to be proud of my Jewish heritage.
Shalom Aleichem Shimon, how are you?
Baruch Hashem. And your name is?
To you, Uncle Throlly.
And where are you from?
Lakewood, New Jersey.
And what inspired you to come to MetLife Stadium today?
Simchas HaTorah, a Zusammenkommen von Klal Yisrael, to be Messiah. Baruch Hashem, I was there to be Messiah with the Daf Yomi also.
And what got you involved this time around? This is the first time that you're finishing
Actually, it's
Daf
the
Yomi?
second Machzor that I was involved in.
And what inspired you to start?
Daf learning. Baruch Hashem, this is a shibud every day. Daf Yom HaShas. Got to learn more biyun also. You have to do more than just Daf Yomi. But at least this way, Zaidi used to say a shmooze about bebenin. This is a l'chol ha'pachas bebenin. Baruch Hashem, the second time around, it's even more than that.
And what was
Siyum HaShas is a simcha.
Denkt es an uns, bei mir persönlich, schrecklich Erlebnis, was in der Friede ist, wenn wir umgebracht haben, nahm ihr sich umgebracht, die Schiebe, die Stolz, die Ossi-Schiebe, mein nächster, der schämen die größte Rücken. The great is the appearance. The great is the firstborn.
And what's your name?
Glenn Ackerman.
And where are you from?
West Hempstead.
What inspired you to come to the Siyum?
I'm doing the Daf for about 2 years. We were at the last Siyum, and it's just amazing to see the unity of Jewish people from all over. Religious, non-religious, hats, playing yarmulkes, all come together to celebrate Torah. And hopefully this celebration will give others the encouragement to start and to complete. Because that is a Jewish person's main job in this world, is to study Torah.
Sitting on the table. And then most of those people never saw the Gemara, never had anything to do with the Gemara.
This whole day was really framed by Daf Yomi. Preparation, Hazor.
It
doesn't matter which level you're on. Once a meeting, you get a whole lot more. That makes you feel good.
Different things are considered to be Yisrael that have to be buried, and they are not in a sofa, and therefore, even though they rot and they fall apart, they still retain.
What's your name?
Martin Friedman.
And where are you from?
From here, Flatbush.
And where are you originally from?
Originally from Rosverdine, Romania, where the Vision Server comes from.
Now, do you do the Daf?
I said the Daf for 35 years. I'm Muzar Besmedish in Ocean Park.
So this is your 8th cycle?
8th cycle that I'm in Siyum HaShas. 8th cycle in Siyum HaShas.
Wow. What's your name?
My name is Matt Lewin.
And where are you from?
I'm a lawyer in Washington, D.C.
And do you do the daf?
I teach the daf also 2 days a week at my show.
And how many years have you been teaching the daf?
I just started within the last year or two.
And how exhilarating is that for you?
Pardon?
How exhilarating is that for you?
Oh, it's terrific. I mean, and we've got a group. They're sitting up here someplace already, probably in the rain. They drove in from Washington, and you know, I even without my telling them, they knew this was something they couldn't miss. They had to be here for this occasion.
Now,
Historic occasion.
how many years are you a lawyer?
I'm a lawyer for 50 years.
50?
50.
50. Now, is there anything that you learned so far in the daf that you applied to your law practice?
All the time. I have lawyers in the group that I learn with, and we talk about comparisons between what we learn in the daf and what would apply in the law. Sure, that's very interesting. That's what makes it very interesting too. I mean, just have a lawyer's perspective into what happens and what the reasons are, and it adds a lot to the learning. After I went to law school, I learned differently than I did when I went to yeshiva.
I'm talking with Rabbi Boylan. And you give a Daf Yomi shir every day?
I give a Daf Yomi shir in Flatbush, and we do a lot of good things. I just saw Heshi Jankelowitz, who's in the shir, was giving a talk on the video.
How many years have you been giving the Daf?
I took over from Rabbi Levish Becker. That was many years ago, actually. But my shir is usually only on Shabbos. The truth is that it's a Shabbos, once a Shabbos shir, and they have to fill up the days the other way. But
and how many years have you been?
This is I think it's close to 20 years.
20 years already.
Yeah.
Well, so this is your
third cycle.
So you finished your third cycle.
Hi, my name is Siyum HaShas from New York State Patrol with Thomas Speed Annapolis office. I'm happy to be here with 90,000 other people celebrating the Siyum HaShas of the Daf Yomi.
Mexico makes no way.